Was that on the agenda?
No.
Okay.
I'll let you know when you have a minute left.
Okay.
Right?
I'm Dustin Chase with Texas Art and Film and Galveston.com, and I am here with my buddy Dave Franco.
Yeah.
Who I've already interviewed. We hung out at South by Southwest last March.
Go way back.
Yep. Dave, I saw Dave as he was coming out of a short film he had written, Would You, with your mom.
Correct.
And he was in 21 Jump Street there, so you were doing a lot of stuff at South by Southwest.
That was awesome. To be honest, as much as I love 21 Jump Street, I'm so proud of it. Like, it was so fun to be there for something that me and my friends who I've known since childhood, something that we created from the ground up, and just to like see, we make these videos for the internet, and to see it on the big screen with an audience, it was so rewarding. And so I don't know, I had not a lot more fun at my own screening, but like I guess it just was a little more special to me,
Well, when you came out of the screening, there was people everywhere in the auditorium, and there's you and your mom, and I was like, oh, and I was standing in line for Sheryl Crow, and I was like, oh, forget Sheryl Crow, there's Dave Franco.
Oh, come on.
And so we took a cool picture, and then when I talked to you later about 21 Jump Street, you seemed like you were just having a lot of fun, and they were picking on you a little bit at the...
Always. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe because I've always been the youngest of 3 brothers, and I'm just open to abuse always. I guess I give off that vibe. But no, South by Southwest, it's just such a fun vibe. That Jump Street screening, I'll never experience anything like that either. It was like a rock concert in there, and it was like, I hope the whole world feels the same way that this like specific audience does. But yeah.
Jonathan, tell me, this is a big change from 50-50 that you did last time. So why Warm Bodies? What about this attracted you?
I just fell for the characters, I remember I started reading the book. It's a book written by Isaac Marion, and I love the tone of it, I love the irreverence of it, and I love the idea of taking this genre and using it to kind of say something about what it means to be young and what it means to be alive. And so for me, that's what was really interesting about it. And the other thing was, it was an opportunity to kind of work on a bigger scale. I kind of had gotten sick of just like filming 2 people talking on couches. So it was an opportunity to like, use CG, have people shooting people, do all sorts of cool stuff. So.
Well, Dave, you're not a bully in this one this time.
Right. That's good, yeah. Showing a little bit little different side, yeah.
So I want to know, you have another movie coming out called, I forget what it is.
Now You See Me.
Now You See Me. Weird title, I keep forgetting that.
So what? I think it's a good title.
Pretty good title.
Yeah.
Now You See Me.
So what's going to challenge you? What what do you think you're going to do that's going to be a big challenge for you in the future that you haven't done so far? I mean, what are you scared of that when that comes across your desk, you're going to do it because you're scared of it?
That's a good question.
That is a great question. One thing that honestly does scare me a little bit is accents. Okay. Because it's something that I know I can do, and I've worked with dialect coaches, but I just am always still in my head, and even if it comes across like somewhat realistic, I just know, like when I'm watching myself try to do an accent, it's just I feel like I can never fully just let myself go and give myself over. But that's my answer, I think. Yes.
So are you not gonna be in that costume, John?
Don't sell me short. I said I can do it. I just might not do it well.
So why was Dave good for this part?
Well, I mean, the great thing about Dave is he's, as you can see, he's incredibly appealing and charming, and he has such great technical skill as well. And but there's something like, now I feel weird talking about him. Right
No,
here.
talk about it.
But there's also something like that you can't quantify. That's just like he's a very charismatic person, and when he's on camera, it's a certain thing where. When you're standing behind the monitor, right, and you just, and you kind of like block a shot or whatever, and then the shot gets lit, and you see your kind of actor walk into the shot. I always get like a big smile on my face, and I always feel that way when I see Dave on camera. It just makes me happy,
So sweet. I feel like I'm blushing.
But it's also there's also just a level of like technical acumen that's very, very significant, and that coupled with charisma and his ability to kind of distill the heart of a scene, and also kind of he helps me because you're a good improviser too. So it's like and I like to change things always a little bit on the day. So Dave's really good at that too.
I love Jonathan just as much as it appears that he loves me too. Yeah.
So you guys are the young future of Hollywood, and I checked on your IMDb and I didn't see what you were doing next. Is there anything that you've got that you're thinking about, contemplating?
Yeah, I do have a couple things,
Okay.
but I can't, like, maybe in like a couple weeks I can talk about them. They're like, I don't know which one I'm gonna do, but they're both one.
Okay, I'm just glad that
It'll
you're
be
working on
awesome.
something.
It'll be awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna starve. I think for at least 2013 I'll get a paycheck.
Good.
Beyond that, I have no idea.
Last question. What do both of you hope that the audiences walk out of this movie with in their minds? What do you hope?
You want to start?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the great things about the movie is that it's uplifting and it has a great central message, but hopefully not in a kind of cheesy way. I think we, when it is cheesy, we know it's cheesy, and when it's telling, this message of like hope and what it means to be human and tolerance. Even though that's, obviously a very kind of sentimental thing, I think it can kind of warm your heart a little bit. And I hope that people, the number one thing I hope people leave with is saying, wow, I haven't seen anything like that before.
Definitely.
Because it's so, like, you go to the movies now and you see things, they're so similar to each other, and I think this is genuinely really unique movie.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have a certain perception of this movie before they actually see it. And that I think what that perception is that it's kind of aimed at the teen audience,
right.
Which I think they really will enjoy it and they'll flock to it. But it is for a much wider demographic as well. It's it has actors like Rob Corddry, who's hilarious, and it's very grounded, and it's smart and it's funny, and you got guys like you got Jonathan Levine at the helm, who has done incredible movies like The Whackness and 50-50 that it's just, look at his track record. He's not gonna make a bad movie.
Good deal.
So that's it. So it's good. We promise.
Well, good luck with the movie. For Texas Art and Film and Galveston.com, I'm Dustin Chase.
Thanks.